Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is John Paul Rai, and I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Today, I want to talk about a filmmaker who sued Lucasfilms because they fined him or something for making this fan film, something like that. Anyway, the point is, the guy sued Lucasfilms and won. And this guy kind of got 15 minutes of fame by that, and now he's back and he wants to make a movie about the backlash that The Last Jedi got and why it's unfair. It's unfair because the media is spinning it like the backlash is like from a minority of haters when it's actually from probably quite a very large amount of fans. So I want to link you guys to John Talks. He's the channel I saw this on first, but there were a couple of other sources that reported on it before he did. But anyway, check out John's channel, and I'm going to leave that link so I can talk about it now after I give the proper credit, and let's get into it. Alright, so let me read the first part of the article to you guys, which explains in detail about the guy. British film producer Mark John managed to win a lawsuit against Lucasfilms after the company tried to shut down a convention broadcast of Star Wars Episode 7 The Force Awakens as detailed on BlackstoneChambers.com. After winning the lawsuit, John began following along the recent controversies involving the backlash against fans in the Star Wars community from the media and from Lucasfilms itself. Hence, he decided to make a documentary about the phenomenon called Episode Backlash. So, by the way, clever name, Episode Backlash. And like I said, he won this lawsuit, and let's get into what he wants to do now. When time is taken to properly investigate the situation, it becomes clear that the fan rebellion has nothing to do with race or gender. Fans just want to see good Star Wars films. This rebellion is no minority. It is driven by love for Star Wars, not by hate. Let's lower the temperature and explore the situation in a civilized, intelligent documentary debate, which is what he wants to do, which is what a lot of us have wanted to do for a very long time. So, one of the points of this video is to just help spread this guy's word as far as freaking possible, because this is a great thing and he sounds very cool-headed about it. Traveling around the world to interview fans isn't practical. I have a set of questions for the community. I can put these forward for fans to answer on camera and privately upload their videos to me. In this way, the voice of the fandom can feature in the documentary whenever we are in the world. Even if you've given up on the saga, tell me why in the documentary. Now, alright, obviously, if you guys are watching this, you probably watch other YouTube channels like John Talks, who I mentioned before, Geeks and Gamers, World Class Bullshitters, and this is exactly what these channels and I am trying to do. Is, for the most part, for the, main part of my content, I am against The Last Jedi and the Disney Star Wars franchise. So, we've got a ton, an ocean of opinions and fans exactly like he's talking about here on YouTube. So for me, the better idea is of course get opinions from random fans, but they have to be good. They have to be thought out. I'm sure he knows that. I'm sure this is a smart guy. But what I'm saying is, we need the fans of the top minds. We got to get the, opinions of these YouTubers who have been at this day in and day out and searching for these, absorbing what the fandom thinks of Star Wars. The author of this article then goes on to say if this gets made, that he's scared it will be taken down from, distribution that is owned by Disney. Distribution that the filmmaker would want to use to get the word of the movie out and to promote it and to sell it, and that makes sense to me. I mean, Disney does have probably thousands of people with their eyes on the negativity and trying to kind of squash it and control it the best they can, so of course, I hope this thing gets out there and I hope it gets big. Especially as somebody who has started a YouTube channel mainly because I hate The Last Jedi and the Disney Star Wars. So if you do too, please consider supporting me here and subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. And I gotta say, of course, I gotta go back to my roots. When I was a small channel, I said subscribe to all the channels that are against and hate The Last Jedi. If you do too and you haven't. So, community's growing little by little. Love to hear your comments. Thank you for listening. I will see you next time.